Good afternoon, everyone. Jack McGrath with ntmarkets.com. Very interesting day today. We got the market flush early on, but then we had a nice rebound. And we did see some good sized put buying on the way down. The 10-year February 131 puts, we saw buying there, a total of 15,000 at various prices, but they paid as high as 16, and those right now are trading right around 8 bid at 9. So pretty difficult session, I think, for a lot of people. We did have January expiration today in the euro dollars, but we'll see. With these outside ranges, it's not a reversal because there's not really a defined trend, but a lower low with a higher high and a higher close, I would take that as being positive for the market. And I think in the 10-year note, you have to keep an eye on 132.02 to 04 area. That 185 generic yield we've been paying attention to. Now, we did revisit it earlier this week and rejected. It was rejected, and that came in right at around that high at 132.04. So we're going to be paying attention to the yield because basically I've sent out that yield chart a few different times, but what you're looking at is a breakout in yields, and that 185 area is where the market took off from. So we'll see if we can get back into the 185 area and see, we're going to be paying attention to that. Now, if you start to take out that 02 to 04 level, you are looking for, on the chart, you do have some big resistance, I think, around that 08 to 9. And then remember 132.10, or excuse me, 132.08 to 132.10 is where that gap is. Normally when you go up and fill a gap, the first time up, so that 10 area, you try to sell it, and then for scalp anyways, look for the market to trade down. But bonds as well, same type of trade, lower low early on, and then the market rallied. You have a higher high today than the previous session with a very good close, so you'd be expecting higher prices. In the bonds, we have 145.20, and then above there you're looking for that 146.08, 09, and then above 146.10 you're into the gap up to 23 on the bonds. So the way it looks very positive, but we could walk in on Monday or see Sunday night selling come back in at these levels. But normally when you have outside ranges, lower low, higher high with the higher close, I'd take that as positive for the market. S&P is very interesting today. They had a hard time from the get-go. They traded down this morning and really had a hard time most of the session, but towards the end of the day, big volume comes in, over 50,000 traded in the last minute, traded up through that 67 area. And what's so important about 67 even is that's where it closed yesterday, and we had a higher high this overnight with the lower close. We'll have the reversal. It looks like they'll probably settle right on yesterday's close of 67 even, but we're going to be paying attention to that as well, because if you get the reversal, then you're looking for a lower low, and today's low was 62.25, so you'd be looking for S&P's back down to 62. So that's it for now. We'll see how we go Sunday night, Monday morning. But have a nice weekend. Enjoy. Jack McGrath with ntmarkets.com. Thank you.